Now, people, principal of Manchester High School, Jasford Gabriel, says 12-year-old Jaden Simit emptied his savings and bought extra food before he went missing last Friday. Mr. Gabriel made the revelation while speaking with hosts Ricardo Brooks and Sanjay Roden on Nationwide at 5 on Thursday evening. People who don't hear that, me are going to hear it from the principal himself. But listen me keenly now. Last night when me say the friend or classmate said them see Jayden with a lot of money, me see some people in the comment section that say a lie that them not believe that. Listen, I no see it. I the student see it. And them not have no reason to tell no lie. And next thing again, people say them see Jayden. And me see somehow now say, oh no, not believe say Jayden them see. So people are idiot. People no must know who them see. If people say a Jayden them see, and a Jayden them see. So we need to stop it. You see me? That's why things can solve boy, because everything you say a lie, you know, go so. Anyway, listen what the principal have to say.
Joining us for the discussion this afternoon is Manchester High's principal, Jasford Gabriel. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Principal Gabriel.
Yeah, good evening, Ricardo, and good evening to your listeners as well.
And Sandra is with me.
And Sandra, yes.
Let me ask you, what's the latest on the search for young Jayden?
So, came up empty today again. We were very hopeful that we would have found Jayden today, because conclusively, I can't speak to some of the alerts that we got earlier in the week about him being seen, although some persons are adamant that they would have seen him in their surroundings. So quite evident he has been moving around the town of Mandeville. Can't say what his base is. But as far as last night is concerned, after 6, I got a call. This now is one of our workers at Manchester High School who knows him well, would have seen him on Wesley Road, that in the vicinity of the school. They raised an alarm, and she said if she had gotten help at the same time, they could have gotten him, but she wasn't quick enough to, because when they raised the alarm, he started to run. And then it was getting dark, he disappeared in some bushes, and we conducted a search, but it would have been difficult because that was night. So given that situation, and we could confirm that he's in that locality, we arranged a massive party today with students and the firefighters and the police, and media was there, and we combed that entire area. Grove Road, Newley Road, Wesley Road, Wesley Avenue, and we came up short. So,
if I could just follow, was the staff member able to say what he was wearing, how he was attired at the time when she saw him?
Yes, man, she gave a very, because I was about 20 minutes away, so I would have rushed some delays in the traffic, and I got there, they couldn't see him again, but she saw him in his same uniform as posted in the picture, his school uniform, shirt, tucked in just the same, knapsack on his back. But this time she said he had another bag in his hand as well, so they are surmising that maybe he was heading towards the town to get food or something, because he would have been about, less than 5 minutes now from the nearest food place on Wesley Road.
So what's the impact, Jasford Gabriel, on the students, his friends, colleagues there at the school, now that they're doing the search, and today's another day that you've come up short?
Mood is a somber one, but as you can imagine, we are not used to this kind of thing. None of the students in the current population would have had to endure a situation like this. So despite the fact that Jayden would have just started Manchester High School just 1 month now, it is a part of our population, and we're a close-knit family. So today, when we announced that quickly we're going to arrange a search, the entire school population almost literally wanted to go on the road. We had to manage the numbers. And they didn't just want to go out for the fun of it. They have a deep concern, and they really want him to come back home. When I went to his class, they were at the first form, that was Monday morning, Obviously, he sits right at the front of the class, to the right of the teacher, and they left his desk and chair very clear, and with the high hope and expectation that he's gonna rejoin them. So you can imagine the kind of impact. So everybody is going about, still going to their classes and engaging in their various activities. But when you come on the campus, you can tell that something is different.
Are his guardians, parents, a part of this search party?
Not today, but they have been all over the place. She has visited school on a number of occasions, so we stay in close contact, and they have organized searches independently of what we are doing. So sometimes they would move out with us, at other times, depending on where the leads are, they would go to different areas. But today was a hastily arranged one, so they weren't a part of this one.
And what have you been able to gather from his class teachers? What kind of student is Jayden?
Just like MP said, all positive. He's one of those model students, and one of our indicators as educators, whenever you see a male student wants to sit at the front of the class, that in and of itself tells you a lot. Many of our boys tend to want to just gravitate towards the back of the class. So we're talking about purpose, determination, passion. One of the highest achievers, that came in on the PET placement with a very high score in excess of 90. Valedictorian, top boy at Bethabra, and very jovial, because some of his classmates who we spoke with Monday morning, they were with him at Little Caesars in Mandeville. That's a pizza place, quite popular, and they had good interactions. They were sharing meals with him and so on, and the only thing they said is that he ate more than he would have normally eaten, and they all left him there because he told them that he has something else to do in Mandeville. But they would not have suspected anything based on out of the ordinary. Just he ate a lot, and he still carried food with him when we checked the footage. But nobody can say his whereabouts after that.
So that sounds like, and just based on what you've said to me, that sounds like he was preparing himself not to go home.
Clearly, that we can conclude for sure. We were saying today that, and he's part of the cadet unit as well, but boy, his survival skills are excellent, because he has been seen at so many different places, and yesterday the distance that he ran, when I checked, that has to be somebody with a lot of energy still. To be able to run all that distance and then disappear, and so he's quite elusive, but clearly, and then he had extra money as well. So his guardian would have said that he took out his savings as well, and that was against the plan that they had for the savings that he had. So clearly he had a plan, but nobody knew.
So this was
Principal Gabriel. This is a 12-year-old boy. What is he afraid of, such that he would prepare himself to be on the run?
That's the $1 million question. We're all in the community trying, because if it is that he doesn't want to go back home, then there are several places he could just turn himself in, whether to school or to the police, or because the last thing we did today was to send out, we're going to do a town cry, maybe it has started already, so we have coined a voice note, the vice principal, because we think he will hear it, especially after school hours, just to confirm that, that the school community cares about him, we love him. We want him to return to us. He has a bright future. We don't want him to do anything to himself. So we're pleading with him just to come by, and we'll take care of him and sort whatever the matter is from there. But we cannot know why this youngster would be just running like that and trying to evade everybody, and not even seem to be staying at a stable place.
And none of his friends or teachers detected anything strange or unusual about his behavior in the last few days?
Absolutely not because he's a quiet student, but participates a lot in class, loves to answer questions and very reasoned and intelligent. But all of the persons that interacted with him, the furthest we could go is that they could tell you up to what time they departed from his company on Friday, and he told all of them the same thing, that he had other business to do, he's not ready yet to go home. So they would not have detected anything at all, and because this has not happened before, for a long time, so nobody would have detected that he would have had any such kind of intention.
So how are you coping, Jasper Gabriel, with this situation now, going through the searches, organizing, and also still having to do your usual administrative duties? How are you coping, and the staff at Manchester?
That's a good question. It's what we do when we signed up for this vocation. We very well know that it will come with different challenges when you are dealing with young people, and you have to expect the unexpected. But we have a very supportive team. The guidance counselors, the vice principals, the staff members, they're always making suggestions and ready to provide information or to go on the road to do the searches. It has taken quite a bit of time away from quite a bit of the administrative stuff that is required. But we just put in extra hours to get it done. But right now, priority is just we don't want Jayden to do anything to himself. We're happy to know he's alive, but then there's a concern that the longer this drags on, there's the fear that he may do something to himself, because we also thought today that wherever he might have seen the huge delegations or something and he's not presenting himself. So as to how we will respond eventually, we just have to pray and hope that good sense will prevail.
Principal Gabriel, I have to ask this question, and it pains me to ask, but I have to ask because I don't think there's any other conclusion. This is a child who does not want to go home. He's afraid of going home. Why could that be?
I have no idea, to tell you the truth. I don't know about the family background. I don't know about the context. I spoke with his guardian, who has had him since he was 6 years old. In fact, the guardian's brother, his twin brother, is Jaden's father. But Jayden doesn't live with him. So from all accounts and based on what she has shared with us, they have had a wonderful relationship, to the extent that persons in the community comment on the closeness and so on. So I can only go by the statements that have been provided by the family members, because both stepfather and mother would have visited school, and the discussion sometimes would venture into those areas, because we would have asked, I wonder if he felt any way by virtue of hurting his cousin and maybe anything that was said or anything like that. Based on what they said, we couldn't pick up anything at all that could lead us to any conclusions about any acrimony at home. So I don't have any kind of evidence to point in that direction.
We're going to do our part. So I'm going to ask you the question so that we can blast it out on social media. If Jayden is hearing you as his principal, what would you say to him?
Yeah, Jayden, we are very concerned about you. We love you. We want you to come back to our school community. There's a lot of love. All your friends and teachers and everybody want you to come back home to school and to continue your education. Remember, you're a brilliant boy. You're valedictorian. You're going to make yourself, your school, and your family proud. So please don't do anything to yourself. Just come back to school, and whatever the matter is, we will sort it. so that you can have a bright future, and we are praying for you. So please come back to school.
People, they say when you see rough, no boat can go pan it. May I tell you? And this is one rough and terrible. Yes, man. The people may ask about the mother and the father, as when I hear the principal say, the mother and the father for Jayden visited the school, and them never say nothing bad about the woman, the auntie we have Jayden. You see it, everything was all good. And as you can hear, Jayden empty saving pan, the auntie saving money gone out of saving pan, and that was not the plan for the money. Since say I want a piece of food, Jayden take out. And person see me in khaki, well tucked in, with him bag pan him back and bags in her hand. Me tell you no say Jayden buy food, He have food any which part in there, but a which part him coulda there hide. And how long him a pre that the spot there? Because if him a hide so, he must find his spot long time for hide there, people. Oh Lord have mercy. What is wrong down a yard that make Jayden no want go yard? No, me not say them a ill treat in my yard, But you see, after the little incident with the youth, something went wrong after that. And that is the reason why Jayden no want go home. Because the incident happened on Thursday and Jayden missing from Friday last week. Come on now, man. Jesus have mercy. Judge of God. Protect Jayden and which part in there. Jayden, come out of whole by there and company road and stop running the people them see youth. Next thing, you go run in a vehicle and vehicle lick don't kill you. We don't want that. So Jayden, any which part you there. All if you're not here, the angels will make you hear this in your ears. Come out. Come out of your hole where you're hiding and go up on the road and make them see you. Or find in nearest police station because you're smart. Jayden, you're smart, The boy know if you find everywhere, people. This boy and a dunce. Can you imagine? The man a run left everybody and a hide at one place, at one part, and nobody can see him. And when they see him bite and they see him in gone, all one of the staff member of the school see Jayden. I don't want to tell me say I know Jayden there, see? In khaki and in brown shoes, well tucked in same way, bag pan back and bag in her hand. Yo, that brother, you're serious. People, any further details, I'll make you guys know. Big up on yourself. I'm out.